University of Colorado at Boulder. So welcome, Jenny.
Jenny.
So it's actually geophysics. I don't want to use the microphone because I'm working on like voice projection. So can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. Okay. So first off, Jenny Nakai and Shed, Nakai or Bilagana and Shlin, Nakai Tina and Bashishchin, Bilagana Dashichedo is Atlanta Dashinale. That's how we introduce ourselves in Navajo. Elijah knows that. So my mom's side is Caucasian and my dad's side is Navajo. And that is who I am. So this is where I'm from. That's actually Monument Valley, so I'm not actually literally from there. But it's like the Navajo reservation. Where I'm from kind of informs what I would like to do. These are my long-term goals. So originally the idea behind getting involved in geophysics was to assist tribes with geophysical approach to environmental problems. So studying the subsurface and using that to help tribes address their environmental policies, address environmental injustice that has happened in the past. So you can look at sites of groundwater contamination from uranium tailings and all sorts of interesting problems. And also you can look at passive seismic arrays and study what is happening in the lithosphere and upper mantle. So in the Four Corners area, they have lots of fascinating xenoliths, and they have deep earthquakes, and a lot of people are interested in discovering the background behind this. And it's an area that historically has not been studied that well because there are significant challenges in getting involved with tribes. So where I've been? Well, so most people are very, like, they get really surprised by me because, you know, they look at me and they're like, okay, she's quiet, you know. But no, I've done all kinds of crazy things. So I actually have my BS in mining engineering, and I've done quite a lot of work in mining, and that's in Peru. So I did a 6-month study abroad program in Lima, and we did a lot of field trips to underground mines. And so that's me with a Peruvian miner and 2 university officials. So underground mining is where it's at. If you ever go into mining, like surface mining is okay. Underground mining is really cool. So I actually, you know, my background is mostly industry specific. I didn't do a lot of research, or any, as an undergrad. So the research experience that I've had has just come from this past summer. So I was in recess, and Nathan knows about that. And I was also the summer of applied geophysical experience. So my work experience actually kind of describes me a little bit better. I've done surface and underground coal mining on the Navajo reservation. I've worked at a surface gold mine in Alaska. And I was a mining engineer for 1.5 years at an underground gold mine in northern Nevada. And I was also an environmental engineer with the Navajo Nation Environmental Protection Agency. So I guess, like, the moral of the story behind that is there's no straight line path for me, and I got to where I am today, which is, I mean, not to say that everybody should take the same path, but because I was interested in a lot of different things, and you know, you just don't necessarily have to follow a straight line, because I certainly didn't. So where I'm going, that's Mongolia, and I would like to go to Mongolia again because I've actually been there. So the other thing I'm really passionate about is traveling. I love traveling, and that's one of the reasons I'm involved in geophysics. You know, I could do mineral resource exploration or environmental problems with geophysical solutions. So to talk a little bit about my research, my short-term goals are to look at the Rio Grande Rift experiment and use the U.S. Array Transportable Array data to build a low-magnitude earthquake catalog in New Mexico. So New Mexico is not typically known for earthquakes, and by building a low-magnitude catalog, you can look at the seismicity within the Rio Grande Rift and how that relates to GPS strain rates, and therefore you would be able to see if it's diffuse or if it's more focused along fault planes. So that's hopefully going to be the work I'm going to be doing for the next 5 years, Okay, that's it.